Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat, and I'm here for you. I am here for you as often as possible to help you find those keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. That's the main thing, man. We're just trying to be happy. Hey, if this is your first time here, welcome to the show. I'm glad you found the podcast. Don't know what you searched for, but it got you here. And maybe we can talk about stuff that'll help you find your happiness. All right? Let me know how you found the show, 304-506-3332. Even if you're a long-time listener, tell me how you found it. I mean, there's 800,000 of you, for goodness sakes. A couple of people can text me, 304-506-3332. Also, I want to say thank you to Podomatic for keeping this show on the air for almost 500 episodes. They're coming up. 500 episodes are coming up. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we got to do something big for that one, man. It's amazing. And it's all because of you. Thank you for listening to the show. And Podomatic, you want to start your own podcast, you can do it there for free. Podomatic.com. There's a link in the description. Just click it and start your own show. Just like, you know what? I want to give a quick shout out to David. What is your last name, David? Where are you? David Burton. There it is. He took my advice, went to Podomatic, started his own podcast, got about 15 shows, 16 episodes up there. It's called The Last Podcast. Wow, that's pretty intense, dude. Listen to it. He's got a good voice. Sounds good. Go check him out. The Last Podcast. All right, let's get back to this show. If you got something you want me to talk about or you want to email the show, you can do it through the website, bepositivepodcast.com/your-story. You can type all kind of good stuff in there and tell me a lot about yourself. And we can talk about things and help you find your happiness, man. That's what it's all about. Speaking of happiness, I love to spread happiness. I love to help people. I love to actually share the positivity with anybody that I can. And I have a friend probably all the way back from 1981 or 1982. Friend back in drum corps, one of my closest friends back in the drum corps days back in California. His name is Tony Signorelli. He's just a great all-around guy, good family man, and just a fantastic person. Going through some really hard times right now. And he reached out and said, I'm going through some hard times. I don't want any money from you or anything like that. And he was just reaching out to friends, and we texted back and forth here and there. But he has a GoFundMe page. The situation is he is in a wheelchair now, and his vehicle broke down that takes him and that he can drive with his wheelchair. So he's got a GoFundMe to try to get a new vehicle so he can get around and not be stuck in the house by himself. So if you want, check out the description below and hit that GoFundMe page and see if you can help out my buddy Tony and help him get a vehicle, get moving and out and about again. All right, Tony. I hope this helps you out a bit. And I also want to give a shout out to the people who take the time to text the show or who actually email and ask me questions. Jess, living in Florida, my home state, talking on a text line. New listener. I think you're a new listener. I hope so. And Maria, listening in Springfield on Spotify. Taking the time to let me know you're listening to the show. I appreciate it. All right, that's enough rambling on. Thanks a lot. This has been a great show. No, what am I going to talk about today? Well, I'm going to get a little out there today with you, as if the other shows aren't. But I'm getting more comfortable speaking with you over the years, and I got something I got to tell you. We are the universe. You are the universe. We are all the universe. All right, so right now you're going, okay, all right, he's out there. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by we are the universe? Everything is the universe. Not just the sky out there, not just what you can't see, just not the planets, not the other galaxies, but everything in it is the universe. And how can I say that? How can I say that with any kind of credibility? Well, let's think about it. Let's analyze what we're made of mainly. As a human being, this meat suit we walk around in. We're mainly made of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. And those are the four main ones in our body to exist. Now, what's the universe made of? What is air? What is the universe made up of out there? Well, it's made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. What a coincidence. Isn't that odd? That the things that they find in the universe, the chemicals and the elements that they find in the universe are in the human body. So what does that tell you? It tells you what I said at the beginning. We are the universe. And what does that mean? What's the implications of actually understanding that you are connected to the universe beyond this physical realm, beyond this meat suit that we carry our conscious around in? We are the creators of the universe. And as soon as you realize that, your life changes. And I say that a lot. You know, I always go back to thoughts become things. Why? Because you're thinking, you're creating, you're putting that energy out there into the universe and it comes back to you. Why? Because we're one. We are all from the same, it's the only way to put it. You can't say the item. We are from the same. And I think that's the way religion explains it is there's one God and we all came from him and we're all descendants. You're descendants from Adam and Eve. You're descendants from from one being. But the earth has been around for a lot longer than human beings. Right? I mean, we don't really have a clue. Because it changes all the time, you know, billions of years, and then there's the Big Bang and all this stuff. And you can go totally, like you're explaining the universe to yourself, and you're explaining it and so people can understand what the universe is. And guess what? You don't really know. You don't really know how it all started, how we came to existence, where we come from. But I know that we are the universe. And then when you start tuning into the frequencies of your body and understanding how you can control the things around you and your life by your thoughts and by your actions. And you can dictate it in such a way to where you make your life the happiest that it can be. But you can only do that when you understand that you are the creator of your life. You are the creator of your emotions. You are the creator of your feelings. Your existence is solely dependent on your thoughts. Let me say that again. Your existence is solely dependent on your thoughts, on how creative you are with your thoughts, and how much control you take over them for yourself, and not just let them run wild, because they're like your thoughts are like a sponge. If you're not thinking of something and you're not keeping your mind alert, something else is being put into it, because your subconscious mind is always gathering information, whether it's you inputting it or whether it's coming from the outside world. And the subconscious mind is always working. And the only way to control that and control your life is to understand that we're all the same. We are the universe. We are part of the universe. So we think, therefore we are. What is that? Who said that? I think, therefore I am. I know somebody knows who that was. But when you really believe that, you are in control. And you are not really in control, but part of the one, part of the whole. And that this physical existence, you know what, it'd be really cool if there was a way to see into the, what's the word I'm looking for? The metaphysical world, the world that that you can't see, the non-visible part of everything out there. Everything around us, all the spirits or all the consciousness and all the information. Because if you think about it, it's kind of when I think about it, it's kind of weird. Because I say that energy can't be created or destroyed. That way we exist here, now, and forever in a conscious state. Where do the conscious go? They go out into somewhere, right? Now, just like Wi-Fi and radio and TV send signal through the air to your box in the house and you see pictures, when you're outside of your body, you're in a sea of information, in a sea of data, in a sea of consciousness that you can't see. That's a different kind of sea. But you can't see it with your eyes. You can feel it sometimes. But when you start thinking about your conscious from that perspective, from the total conscious, the existence of life itself, the makeup of the universe, and realize that we are part of it. We are just like a little piece of it that made this person that is experiencing this conscious, and then this will die and we'll go back to being part of that big giant conscious amoeba. What a terrible analogy, but you get the picture. But when you understand and can kind of visualize, I mean, we can't even comprehend it. But when you actually start to visualize and really try to emotionalize the fact that you are in a sea of information, in a sea of consciousness, and you are totally connected, and it's just the outside skin, is still part of the air around you, because it's not just air. It's all energy. It's all energy, just vibrating at different frequencies. And that's just mind-blowing, that I don't know if in my lifetime, if we'll ever really understand it or be able to explain it other than just believe it or feel it, because I think it's beyond human knowledge. We just don't have that capability. I mean, we do only use 5% of our brain of what they say, but we don't have the belief that we are greater than ourselves. We are greater than this meat suit. So, when you're having a bad day, or you've got to make a decision about something, or you've got to change something, or you've got to anything, just think, be quiet for a second and think about it, and become one with the universe. And that's not easy to do. It's easy to say, but to get quiet and go, what is the right thing for me to do? Not what is expected of me, not what I should do, not what I'm getting, what I'm programmed to do. What do I really, really want to do in this situation? And then don't overplan and worry about the outcome. Just go with it. Enjoy it. Doesn't work? Made a mistake? Try something different. Does work? Hey, no risk, no reward. And who wants to live a non-risky life? You got to have fun. You got to enjoy life and really get your money's worth out of this. I mean, you're paying for this experience with your life. So why don't you enjoy it and do the best you can? All right. And, just remember, we are all part of the same universe. We are the universe. You are the universe. I think I've said universe enough times in this podcast. All right. All right, man. That's the show. That's what I got for you today. Don't forget about the book, of course. I want to say thank you to Positive Pete. Your books are shipping out as we speak. You should get them shortly. 75 books that he's going to give to his colleagues and friends and employees and stuff. It's mind-blowing. I think I want to get him on the show. I haven't talked to him yet. I've emailed a couple times, but somebody with a name like Positive Pete, and had it for a lot of years, that says, you know what, I like your book. I want to enlighten 75 other people. Mind-blowing. So, Pete, let's talk. We'll do something and get you on the show. I'm sure you got some different perspectives of some positivity that the listeners would love to hear. All right, that's the show. Don't forget about the text line 304-506-3332. Let me know how you found the show, and what the show is. What does this show mean to you? Tell me in the text line. What has this show done for you? Has it done anything good in your life? Let me know. I'll read them out on the air. Hey, keep it short though. Just get to the point. Tell me what you want in the text line, and then I'll read a couple out on the air if they're okay, if they're good. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.